What is up, guys? Lokovodo here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a tutorial on how to make BPM changes in Fruity Loops. To make BPM changes in Fruity Loops, usually you first set your BPM of the song by just right-clicking the number that you will find usually in the top left, right around here, the tempo number. I will right-click it, I will click 120, then once it says 120, I will right-click again, I will copy the value, and then here we go. I will right-click the tempo, I will right-click create automation clip, and now we have this thing that's appeared. This is the tempo envelope. There's a point right here, and there's a point right here. I'm going to delete the point that's over there, we don't need it. And now I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to right-click, paste value, that's pasting the copied value of 120 right near the beginning. And we'll see, so measure 1, measure 2, we'll make it change BPM on measure 3. We'll make it go from 120, we'll make it go to 110. What I did was I just set it over here, went to these shortcuts where I can just click the numbers, click 120, I copied it, I right-clicked here, I pasted the value, clicked it right there, pasted the value. Listen like how that sounds. How does this sound? It slows down, right? So let's have it speed up. So we're just going to right-click, select new points. Something that we are doing is we are snapped to here, so that way when we look we see that these BPM points are snapped. We want to make sure these BPM points are very on snap, so keep that in mind. So then we'll make it the same speed, then we make it go down, make it the returning bass speed. So think about how if you were going to make a song where you have a C key and then you go to an A key and then you go back to a C key. The C key is now the home key of the song, right? When you have a song that's 120 BPM, it goes to 100 BPM, you go back to 120. When we go back to 120, 120 is now the home BPM position of the song. So now from the home BPM position of the song, we'll add another variation. We'll right click, 140, copy value, right click, paste, do 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 do, and then we listen to it. And right there we have a sequence where it's like, if we were to bring it back to the home position from 120, where it's right here and here, to right here, then we have a nice sequence. And I personally make a lot of music like this, where you have a BPM sequence, and over that BPM sequence, you just keep repeating it. And then essentially what this is the BPM skeleton of the song. But there's a lot more that we could do, okay? So then let's say theoretically we have this sequence. This is sequence 1. So then we'll make a marker. Then from right here we'll make another sequence, okay? So then sequence 2, what we'll do, we'll take all the notes of the song and we will double them. And now while we have them doubled, we will go and we will say, okay, so what's our home position? Our home position was 120, so I'm going to go half of that, and then we got the number 60. 60 is a pretty slow number, so what's half of that? 90. So let's take the number 90, and let's see, I'm going to count out 90, plus 10 would be 100, plus 10 would be 110, plus 10 would be 120, bringing us back to the home position, plus 10 would be 130, plus 10 would be 140, plus 10 would be 150, plus 10 would be 160, and then maybe I could just make that the new BPM position for the song. So then if we wanted to make a BPM speed up, so it's like right here, what we can name this is BPM changing sequence. Now we are going to make a BPM speed up. And to make this BPM speed up, I have chosen the number 90. So now, here we go. So now we got 90. Now I click 100, copy value. Now I paste. Now I do this, and I do this a lot, so you can see this is how fast I do it when I make my stuff. Usually just do it pretty quickly because I do it a lot. Making BPM changes is so fun. It's a lot of right clicking that has to get done. Making BPM changes. And did I almost make a mistake? Nope, I caught myself before I made the mistake. Awesome, wonderful. And we are doing the speed run. This is the category for BPM changing creation percentage. So now we listen to this. We have the BPM changing sequence. And now we got a BPM speed up. There you go. So then, let's say we wanted to do the last thing I'm going to teach in this tutorial, which is, let's say we wanted to make a BPM change that was below the maximum when I bring it down here, which when I right click to the bottom of this thing, it brings me to right here, which is 60. If I want to go lower than 60, how would I go lower than 60? Or what if I want to go higher than that? Like, so if I want to make it just go speed up, and I was like, I want to make it go as fast as I can, well, it only lets me go to 180. Why does it only let me go to 180? I want to go faster. You know, the cops are saying you're speeding already, but I want to go faster. I want to go faster than 180. If we want to go faster than 180, what we got to do is close a window to reduce that noise, but actually we go to channel settings on the tempo envelope, and on the tempo envelope right here you can change the minimum amount and you can change the maximum amount. So I have set up a BPM skeleton where it changes, we have just a BPM changing sequence and we have a speed up sequence. But now when I change the channel settings minimum and I change the channel setting maximum, and again I got to that place just by left click, then I see channel settings on the tempo envelope automation clip. I see go channel settings, and I can just lower the minimum and increase the maximum, right? And then what do we get now? Well, now we got something that has completely different parameters, because now within these parameters the lowest BPM I can work with is 32, and now the highest BPM I can work with is 336. So then now with that, if we wanted to do something that's, let's say we will go and we will, I know what we'll do. We will erase this by doing it like this. So now with new parameters, we can set something that's copy this value. We'll set it to 50. We'll set it 50. We'll start at 50 and then we'll go to 100. And then we'll go to 150. And then we will go to 200, which I have to scroll up to 200 and then copy the value because there's no 200 shortcut. So now it goes like this: 50 BPM, 100, 150, 200. So then if I wanted to, continue that, and then we can make this the speed up section per se. This is how you would theoretically make something that is not within the default maximum and minimum parameters that are available. You do it like that. And this is pretty cool because, damn, you can make a song that just changes BPM value by this much. And you just do it this crazily, this much, so easily. So here we go. Here's our BPM changing sequence. I'm like a BPM wizard, honestly. And then I'm going to do one more thing for this tutorial. I'm going to open up Speed Changer. For this tutorial, I'm going to open up Speed Changer. Speed Changer is a song that I made that every measure of the song, it changes BPM. And here is the song. I'm turning the song volume down, but as you can see with this tempo envelope, every measure, it changes BPM. And then I made a sequence and then I looped it, so then we can go over here. At this part of the song, it changes BPM every measure and every half of a measure. It's all done just by making what I call a BPM skeleton. And then right here, there's a giant gradual speed up all the way up to there. So it's like, now we're in this new place where we're doing every quarter of a measure, it changes BPM. Do 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 do. And it's like really the amount of things that's possible with BPM changes, it's really remarkable. And then I open up, if I believe this is correct, and this is Dengeki Oni no Uta, Sono Kyoku no Name wa. If I open this up, with this file, I cursed the BPM, and I made a part of this song where the BPM envelope right here, well, here it is. This is the BPM envelope of this song. So, right here, wow. So let's see, there's 16 ticks of a measure of from 97 to 98 right here, and the BPM on this tick of the song, which is kind of seemingly fucking random, the BPM changes like that, but with the kicks, and you know, it's just, these are like micro BPM changes. And these micro BPM changes, the effect that this has is it makes the music sound very eerie. Like I'll play this part in a moment. But it also makes it to where if you wanted to make this in a rhythm game be a chart, it would be totally fucked up and hard as fuck to do. Because these are just like huge random BPM changes. Just like, ugh. It's the reason why this is a cursed song. If I play the part of the song, it is